So we're friends with Paula and Sara because years ago my hairdresser was doing my hair and she was telling me, or I was telling her about all the music stuff we had been doing, and she said, "My daughter's a singer," and I thought, "Oh yeah, that's nice." But it turns out that her daughter is Paula, and then we got to know Paula because we knew her mom, and then we got to know Sara through that. So we've been to visit them a couple times at their wonderful place up in Duluth. But we feel like we're so lucky that they were willing to come all this way just to do our show. And Sara is a tremendous songwriter, and you'll love her voice. And we just can't get enough of their music, right?
So please welcome
Sara Thomsen and Paula Peterson.
Thank you too. Thanks to Corliss and Gail. Doesn't Paula look cool in those glasses? People say to me, "Oh, you gotta be crazy. How can you sing in times like these? Don't you read the news? Don't you know the score? How can you sing when so many others grieve?" People say to me, "What kind of fool believes that a song will make a difference in the end?" By way of a reply, I say a fool such as I, who sees a song as somewhere to begin. A song is somewhere to begin. The search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and a song is somewhere to begin. People say to me, "Oh, you gotta be crazy. How can you dream in times like these? Don't you read the news? Don't you know the score? How can you dream when so many others grieve?" People say to me, "What kind of fool believes that a dream will make a difference in the end?" By way of a reply, I say a fool such as I, who sees a dream is somewhere to begin. And if you're catching on, don't let me sing alone too much longer. A dream is somewhere to begin. A dream is somewhere to begin. The search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, if changes are to come, there are things that must be done, and a dream is somewhere to begin. People say to me, "Oh, you gotta be crazy. Oh, you gotta be crazy. How can you love? How can you love in times like these? Don't you read the news? Don't you read the news? Don't you know the score? Don't you know the score? of a reply, I say a fool such as I, who sees a love as somewhere to begin. A love is somewhere to begin. Love is somewhere to begin. The search for something worth believing in. If changes are to come, and if changes are to come, there are things that must be done. And a love is somewhere, and a dream is somewhere, and a song is somewhere to begin. That is a song, Somewhere to Begin, written by T.R. Ritchie, who's no longer with us, but left us many wonderful songs, and that's one of his, Somewhere to Begin. I'm going to sing this next song. Well, a lot of songs happen along on car rides when Paula's not in the car.
Sorry. I talk too much.
So when I'm on solo rides, I end up writing songs, and this was one that came from, I think it was about in the fall. So I'm reflecting on what to sing about in these times, and sort of follow up TR's song with my own kind of reflecting on that. It's called Song Like a Seed, and that is, I'm working on this new CD that has, well, a good dozen songs on it, but this is also, this title of the CD is going to be inspired by this song, Song Like a Seed. Sing about in these days, what rhyme or melody turn a phrase? What is your story now? Where is your gaze? I what to sing about in these days. Towers are tumbling, tumbling down. Fortresses fumbling, crumbling crowns. Governments grumbling as they drown. Towers are tumbling, tumbling down. Plant your song like a seed. Hold your heart like a prayer bead. Give your breath like a tree. Set your soul's deep, love free. I know a woman who walks and prays, follows the river's old rambling ways. Eagle flies over and butterflies play, watching the warrior walk and pray. What is your story now? Where is your heart? This is a one-act play. What's your part? In every ending there's some new start. What is your story now? Where is your heart? Plant your song like a seed. Hold your heart like a prayer bead. Give your breath like a tree. Set your souls deep. Love free. There is a garden that grows at night. Then in the winter it tucks in tight. Drifts off in dreams about birds in flight. They carry the seeds of this garden's life. What to sing about in these days? What rhyme or melody turn a phrase? What is your story now? Where is your gaze? What to sing about in these days? Well, thank you all. This is quite the lovely context to sing in and with. Oh, thank you. I give Paula several picks because I seem to somehow lose them during the course of the concert. But I do have one still. Well, we do live near Duluth, Minnesota, and woohoo! Or did somebody clap about that, or maybe I was?
We didn't have to go there.
Or we took a couple days to get here. Yeah, and we're right Lake Superior, right near Lake Superior, and then just north of there is the Boundary Water Canoe Wilderness area. Anyone been in that? Yeah, there's this. All right, yeah, a number of people. So it's this beautiful, pristine wilderness area, and for a number of years, there's been people organizing to stop a sulfide mine, a copper mine that they want to build really close to the Boundary Waters, and it would leak into this wilderness area, and eventually those groundwaters head to Lake Superior. So. One of the organizers of that asked me, could you write a song about this issue? So this is called Precious Waters, and there's a chorus that I'm sure you'll pick up on if you wish to sing. Paula will help you. So they're still working on this, preventing it from happening. Your sulfide mine, 20 years here, then you leave it behind. We don't want your acid brine, seeping in the river's noxious wine. Short-term job creation, long-term devastation. Don't want your pollution crime, we don't want your mind. We don't want your mind. We don't want your mind. We don't want your mind, yeah, that's your part. We don't want your company wish, pretty plan served on a copper dish. What do we have when you finish? Messed up rice and poisoned fish. pocket profit and you're gone first class. We get a toxic drinking glass. Bottom line's the dollar sign. We don't want your mind. 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 Rain falls on the ground, groundwater flowing down. Simple lesson, science fair. Water goes back in the air. Put in the water what you made. You breathe it in some other day. Drinking a well, wish and dream. Precious water, living stream. We don't want your careless plan creeping in this forest land. Clean water we demand. We don't want your helping hand, your economic contribution. We don't want your noise pollution in our ancient pine. We don't want your mind. 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 Rain falls on the ground, groundwater flowing down. Simple lesson, science fair. Water goes back in the air. Put in the water what you made. Breathe it in some other day. Drinking a well, wish and dream. Precious water, living stream. We don't want your sulfide mind. 20 years here, then you leave it behind. We don't want your acid brine seeping in the rivers, noxious wine. Short-term job creation, long-term devastation. Don't want your pollution crime. We don't want your mind. 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 Precious water, living stream. Precious water, living stream. Well, while we're on this, on the water theme, I want to share a song I wrote a number of years ago after having the opportunity to spend a little bit of time in Standing Rock in North Dakota when the stand to protect the Missouri River from the Dakota Access Pipeline was happening. And it really was, I loved how they called themselves, and still do, the people that were standing to protect the water. Very much an indigenous-led movement, water protectors. And so to think of, there's things we stand up and say no to, but there's things, it's also about saying yes to what we want to protect. And so this song grew out of that time being there, and it really was beautiful to witness how much it was a prayer and a desire to see all of our interconnections. So there's the chorus has some words in Lakota, Mini Wichoni, which is water is life. So as you pick up the chorus and want to sing on that, Mini, like Minnesota, Mini is water, and Wichoni, Mini Wichoni, water is life. So. Oh, you know, it's the anniversary of Woodstock this weekend, right? So just this, like, within this last month, I got an email, or it was a message on, instant message, whatever. I got a message. This woman who wanted to, they were doing a anniversary of Woodstock, 50 years. Could they sing the Miniwachoni song at this event that they were doing? I mean, it's somewhere in Woodstock. I don't know if this woman lives there, but she was from South Dakota, Lakota, and so somewhere this song is being sung for an anniversary of Woodstock. So we'll sing it. We'll sing it as well for that Woodstock anniversary song, knowing it's being sung somewhere. So for sure, sing on the chorus as you pick it up. There's a fancy tuner. Uh-oh, I better tell a joke or something. No. There we go. Okay.
You're safe.
All my relations come, every nation come, all my relations under the sun, we are one. We are praying, come. We are praying, come. We are the song and we are the drum. We are one. We are the river, come. We are the river, come. We are the boat, the paddle, the shore. We are one. Miniwachoni sing, Miniwachoni sing, Miniwachoni, water is a life for everything. We are the water, sing. We are the water, sing. We are the water, we are where all life begins. We are the ancient ones. We are the ancient ones. In your breath and bones we sing on. We are one. We are the meadow, come. We are the meadow, come. We are the lark that sings, the new day has begun. We are the new day, run, run, run. We are the new day, run, run, run. We are the old and we are the young. We are one. Miniwachoni sing. Miniwachoni sing. Miniwachoni, water is life for everything. We are the water, we are the water, sing. We are the water, sing. We are the water, we are where all life begins. We are the earth and sky. We are the thunder cries. We are the fire, we are the light in your eyes. We are standing strong, like a rock, like a stone. On the sacred ground we belong, we are home. Miniwachoni sing. Miniwachoni sing. Miniwachoni, water is a life for everything. We are the water, sing. We are the water, sing. We are the water, we are where all life begins.
14-ish.
14-ish.
Yeah.
14-ish years, but it was 10 years, going on 10 years ago, 2010, that we actually had a wedding. And so 10 years in June of next year, so we're 9 years officially married. Anyway.
Who cares about official?
Yeah. It was part of the story.
Right, yeah. According to.
Well, so we wanna, this song was written before that official paperwork. And tells, we first were a part of the singing group, which you do, there are some CDs of our 3 altos, 1, 2, and our third is in LA. A rabbi at up in the Pacific Palisades. So she is, and used to be in Duluth, and we used to all 3 sing together. We still do sing together, but and now she's far away. So we are, that was a part of the story. Oh, so we were singing as the 3 altos, and then we hooked up.
They'll pick up on it.
Yeah, right. It's got a little bit of a country feel. I can't tell you the reason why the rivers run. I can't tell you why the earth rolls round the sun. I can't tell you the reason why the sky is blue. I can't tell you why I fell in love with you. I was trying so hard to stay away, even though I came to see you every day. My intention was just to be your friend. Ain't it funny how the river takes a bend? I can't tell you the reason why the rivers run. I can't tell you why the earth rolls round the sun. I can't tell you the reason why the sky is blue. I can't tell you why I fell in love with you. Sipping summer with a little twist of lime. We were singing songs and working overtime. I didn't know that doing that would turn to this. Was it me or was it you that stole that kiss? And I can't tell you the reason why the rivers run. I can't tell you why the earth rolls round the sun. I can't tell you the reason why the sky is blue. I can't tell you why I fell in love with you. I can't tell you why stars are shining in the sky so high, like sweet honey from the flower and the bee. Our love is just a mystery. And I can't tell you the reason why the rivers run. I can't tell you why the earth rolls round the sun. I can't tell you the reason why the sky is blue. I can't tell you why I fell in love with you. No, I can't tell you why I fell in love with you.
So I understand there's a lot of jams in this group?
All the jams, please raise your hand.
Jams, raise your hand. A lot of jams. Well, I'm her second Paula.
Go figure.
Yeah.
And last.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's 25 years of Paula's. 10 and 15, yeah.
I'm a polysexual. Okay.
No, not another term.
Let's see, where would I do? I'm flipping. Oh, yeah.
Gail wants out.
So, no, 2001. This summer has been a little bittersweet, and I'll share a song about this a little bit later. But I was reminded of my Aunt Irene a lot this summer as I was helping my mother
mother and dad clean their home, pack up and clean out their home. They moved from their home of 46 years to a smaller place, and there were lots of memories of my Aunt Irene, who, when she passed on, we got a lot of her stuff from she lived on a farm in South Dakota, and yeah, right. South of Sioux Falls, Centerville, South Dakota, and I spent a lot of summers on her farm. And she was born in 1899 and lived to the year 2001. So she didn't have children of her own, her and my Uncle Mac, but they had many nieces and nephews and I was one of them, and I'm her namesake, Sarah Marguerite. So a beloved aunt, and I sing this song that's about and to her, but also think of any of those elders who have kind of held up lights for us and helped us on our journeys. So the chorus is inspired by Leadbelly's Good Night Irene, which I always thought was about my aunt. I guess it wasn't. But feel free to join in that chorus when you pick it up. Ooh, there's some sort of ringing thing happening up here. There, it went away. It was Irene. She's probably, I think she shows up because I sing this about every concert. She goes on tour with us. Do you hear that?
Yes.
It probably is Irene. I don't think I'm doing anything different. You were born when the leaves started dying. Your sweet mama held you close. Your daddy started crying. Soon two sisters came along, playing games, singing songs, working hard, getting tired, telling stories by the fire. Oh, good night, Irene Marguerite. Oh, the angels, they will carry you to that sweet hereafter. Good night, Irene Marguerite. Oh, the angels, they will carry you. I can hear your laughter. Good night, Irene Marguerite. Your father was a blacksmith, and your mother strong as iron, with a heart wide and warm, soft and tender. You learned the golden rule, went to church and went to school, and by you left your home to be teaching on your own, and that you did indeed. Taught children how to read, how to add and take away, time for work, time to play. Then one day you took the hand of a handsome gentleman, a cattle rancher, a farmer of the land. Oh, good night, Irene Marguerite. Oh, the angels, they will carry you to that sweet hereafter. Good night, Irene Marguerite. Oh, the angels, they will carry you. I can hear your laughter. Good night, Irene Marguerite. Well, by the time I came along, you were 70 and strong.
off the trees and he took us into town. Introduced us all around, walking up the street and down. Met near all the folks in town. Oh, good night, Irene, Marguerite. Oh, the angels, they will carry you to that sweet hereafter. Good night, Irene, Marguerite. Oh, the angels, they will carry you. I can hear your laughter. Good night, Irene, Marguerite. Now the record of your days are written in the pages of diaries and memory books. All the photographs you took 100 years and one. You've been rising with the sun, seen the passing on of dear beloved ones. I know you soon will go, and today when I looked out my window, a great gray owl flew up to a nearby tree. Watching till it flew away, wondered what it had to say. Maybe that the great and gray will all take a wing someday. I hear a whisper in the wood of old weathered barns, songs rustle in the fields of dry corn. Day is born, day dies, sunset, moonrise. Close your eyes, Irene, Marguerite. Oh, the angels, they will carry you to that sweet hereafter. Good night, Irene, Marguerite. Oh, the angels, they will carry you. I can hear your laughter. Good night, Irene, Marguerite. Good night, Irene, Marguerite. Nice singing out there.
Nice singing up there, right?
Oh, thanks. Right back at you. This next song, I wrote it actually 20 years ago, 1999. It was on my Fertile Ground CD. And then in my most recent CD, Somewhere to Begin, I put it back on because it's one of those songs that keeps cycling. And Gail asked, would you sing this song today? So it's called Is It for Freedom? And I wrote it originally, it was during the Iraq War. But right now, as I'm singing the words, I think of what's happening at our southern border and the children. So is it for freedom? Rulers of the nations, as you fuss and fight over who owns this or that and who has the right to design, build, sell and store and fire all the bombs and guns to defend your holy empire. There are children hungry, children sick and dying. There are mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers crying. They're only pawns in your play of power and crime. carve them your new weapon of mass destruction, and prove to me, America, that you care. Prove to me, America, you're aware. Who's dying for your freedom in this land? Who pays the cost for the liberties you demand? Is it for freedom or our comfort and convenience? Is it to profit for big business we pledge our allegiance? Are we prisoners in the land of the brave and the bold, held by indifference or hearts grown hard and cold? And prove to me, America, that you care. Prove to me, America, you're aware. Who's dying for your freedom in this land? Who pays the cost for the liberties you demand? Children of the world, you have the right to sing and dance, run and play, let your dreams take flight. As the innocent die, you rulers carry the shame. And if we stand idly by, we share in the blame. And oh, America, do we care? Oh, America, are we aware? Who's dying for our comfort in this land? Who pays the cost for the convenience we demand? Children of the world, you have the right to sing and dance, run and play, let your dreams take flight. Well, it's in these times that I like to, excuse Paula, she has to go get something in the kitchen. A cheese grater, I guess. So times like these, I like to recall the spirit of Molly Ivins, who was wrote for the Texas Observer and spoke truth to power with a lot of humor and wit. And I think her one of her gifts she gave us was to speak out, but to also make sure to include having fun and while we're at it, because it's a long journey and you got to have some fun. So one of her last articles talked about raising a ruckus, going into the kitchen, getting out your pots and pans, and speaking out and making a big noise. So I think that's why Paula's picking up a cheese grater, maybe a cheese grater egg whisk. So you all have some noisemakers wherever you are, whether it's your fingers, your knees, your hands, your keys. So this calls for a little participation. So look at it, the egg whisk, cheese grater.
Hope you don't
It's a
mind,
great.
I rifled through your drawers.
Come gather round, people, I have a story to tell about a woman from Texas who could raise some hell. She'd say, go into your kitchen, grab a pot, grab a pan, and get out on the street.
now. Here's your instrumental time. Just really make a noise. Oh, here we go now. She said there's something about politics I came to preach today, and I'm very, very serious about what I'm gonna say. Y'all need to have more fun and celebration, and to do it you just have to exercise imagination. Lord, Lord, let your laughter ring forth deep down in the south, way up in the north. Beloveds, be-eyed, outrageous freedom fighters, we are the people, we are the deciders. Lighten up, have a good time, and do it with style. A little creativity might make you smile. Just with freedom our work is never done. It's a long, hard road, don't you forget to have fun. Let me hear you now, alright. Well, here we go now. Here we really go now. Oh, and it's looking dark and gloomy, and you need a little cheer. Some other crook or cronies telling lies and spreading fear. Hatch a clever joke and just bedevil her do batters. Raise some hell, raise some kick-ass kitchen clatter. Stew pot, souffle pan. Grab a wooden spoon and start stirring up a plan. I reckon that's all yours truly, Molly Ivans. Stop the war, get in the street and start jiving, shake it up. Come on, people, would you raise a little hell? You know things are not going so well. If you don't make a noise, no one's gonna hear a sound. We are the people who will turn this place around. All right, you're all hired.
Where are we going next?
We're gonna close with one song for this set, and we'll take a break. You can refresh, get more food, get more beverages, use the restrooms, which again, if people don't remember, go in the house. There's one on the main level, but you can also go down into the basement, and there's a park that way.
Tell them why you wrote this song, Sara Thomsen.
Why did I?
It was International Women's Day.
It was written for a college in Minnesota for Women's History Month. And why do you tell the story?
Which college? It was
St. Ben's in near St.
Catholic
Cloud.
Women's College.
And their theme that year was a woman's place in the world, and they wanted me to write a song on that theme. So sum up a woman's place in the world in 4 minutes. So that was my job. At least this is one sketch of that. But I think of all the women who have and continue to take strong leadership, and grateful to all the men who have been supporting that, women stepping more and more forward with their leadership in this world, because we need that balance. So, woman's place. Here we go. I am a woman, and my place is in the home, and my home is the whole wide world.
They were worried, those new timers. teacher, professor, poet, preacher, driving buses, styling hair. We are everywhere. We are women. We are sweeping the hearth. We are dreaming in the dark. We are weaving at the loom. We are the rhythms of the moon. We are world shapers. We are angel makers. We are potters spinning clay. We are dreamers of a new day. We are packing lunches. We are sewing the clothes you wear. We are sleeping on park benches. We are kneeling down in prayer. Doctor, dancer, scientist, carpenter, and journalist, telling stories or rocking chairs. We are everywhere. We are women. We are stirring the pot. We are keeping the fire hot. We are holding a child's hand. We are the rhythms of the land. We are world shapers. We are change makers. We are tenders of the earth. We are women giving birth. We are laughing, crying. We are taking the time to play. We are singing. We are sighing. We are making our own way. Politician, volunteer, refugee, and engineer, in the streets and on the air. We are everywhere. We are women. We are world shapers. We are change makers. We are potters spinning clay. We are dreamers of a new day. We are rule breakers. We are home makers. We are healers of the earth. We are midwives at the birth. We are women. And our place is in the home. And our home is the whole wide world.
Oh, yeah!
So thank you all. Enjoy intermission, and we'll be back in, what is it, half an hour. Back in a half an hour. Eat more food.
Eat more food, drink more, whatever. Ah, good one, huh?
Extra large, just so you know. This is the pink. Anyway, anybody who would like one, we're going to place the order right after the show today, I think. But anyway, we want to thank you all for coming, and we want to tell you you're going to love the second half. So here again. Oh, Corley has one more thing.
Yes, because I forgot to mention this, but you know, Paula has a day job besides this. So Sara is a full-time musician, singer, songwriter. She also directs a community choir in the Duluth area, and it's called Echoes of Peace. And then, of course, they're members of that Three Altos trio. But Paula, when she's not doing this stuff, is a way high up professor, way high up there in the hierarchy, right? At University of Minnesota Duluth. So, am I right?
She's looking at Paula. and
I
saying,
think it's
"Am I
pretty
right?"
high. Let's welcome back Sara and Paula.
I think she's talking about the hill. UMD is up on this hill. There's the lake, and then she's way high up on the hill.
What do you teach?
Oh yeah. Got my eye on you. This song has a real simple chorus to sing with if you wish. It celebrates the four elements: earth, air, fire, and water, and our connection and interconnection. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. The air that is my breath is the air that you are breathing, and the air that is your breath is the air that I am breathing. The wind rising in my breast is the wind from the east, from the west, from the north, from the south. Breathing in, breathing out. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. The water that is my blood, my sweat, tears from crying, is the water that is your blood, your sweat, tears from crying, and the rising of the tide is in our veins, and in the ocean wide we are in the rising steam, rushing a river, running stream. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. The earth is dust, the earth is clay, flowers blossoming and fading. We are dust and we are clay, we are blossoming and fading. Every color, every sound, every place is holy ground. Oh, every living thing. Can you hear it laugh? Can you hear it sing? By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. The fire in my heart, my soul flame
by breath, by blood, by body, by spirit, we are all one. By breath.
And to our dancers.
Yes, to our dancers. That's awesome. Dancing aloud on any. We need more dancing, more singing, more storytelling. And less what?
Bees.
Less peas?
No, actually, we don't need less bees. We need them to go somewhere else, but, we don't need less bees. For goodness.
You just want less bees buzzing near you.
There you go.
Yeah, okay. But more bees everywhere else.
Yes.
Speaking of bees, you might have noticed they might be because Paul is here. She is a beekeeper, besides being the high professor. So they probably showed up because they're like, oh, a beekeeper is here. In fact, after one of our concerts in Minneapolis, it was several years ago before you had started, but you'd been taking classes. Someone in the audience, we kept singing, there's some bees and flowers that show up in our songs. And someone at halftime, or what's it called, intermission, he was retiring as a beekeeper, he offered his beekeeping suit to Paula. And then at the end of the second set, he was like, okay, you can have the suit, you can have the boxes, all his beekeeping equipment to Paula. So you never know what's going to happen at a concert.
Anyone have a Tesla? I'd love one of those. Okay. The car, yeah. Oh, okay. Just kidding.
Well, we want to share one of our songs we usually do with 3 altos. So you all are the 3rd alto, so just any part. We'll sing 2 parts and you sing a 3rd.
I hear we have a possible third. Yeah, right here in the audience that you may happen to know. That would probably really. It's not that one.
So, Stasia we know from Duluth and many other. Okay. So this is a song originally recorded by the Weird Sisters, WYRD from Canada. Yes, yay Canada. Yes, we have a Canadian. Do we have more than one Canadian?
More than one Canadian?
So this is a song of theirs, Nancy Reinhold wrote it, called Leave a Little Light. And we often end concerts with this, but I've been thinking about the lights of home, and it works really anywhere in a set. We're gonna do it right now. When you're homesick, it's not for places so much as the faces of the people that you know. And the road that we take is built on a landscape of each of our loving souls. So when you lose a star dies, the earth cries at darker skies. Our world has changed, and the road that we take is built on a landscape of all that's rearranged. Leave a little light in the window
to your room. Well, I hope a little light is still shining in your eyes when you think of me, when you think of me. If you still do, leave a little light in the window. Leave a little light in the window. Leave a little light in the window. I might be home. Well, I did a lot of wandering, did a lot of filling in, did a lot of questioning why and where I should go. Soon as I have got the strength, I'm heading for an open space. I'm heading for a better place where I might find me. Leave a little light in the window. Leave a little light in the window. Leave a little light in the window. I might be home. Well, I did a lot of wandering, did a lot of filling in, I did a lot of questioning why and where I should go. Soon as I have got the strength, I'm heading for an open space. I'm heading for a better place where you might find me. Leave a little light in the window. Leave a little light in the window. Leave a little light in the window. I might be home. Leave a little light in the window. I might be home. Leave a little light by the back door too. Leave a little light in the stairway up to your room. Well, I hope a little light is still shining in your eyes when you think of me, when you think of me. If you still do, leave a little light in the window. Leave a little light in the window. Leave a little light in the window. I might be home. I might be home. I might be home. Leave a little So I've been thinking a lot about home this summer. My parents, who I grew up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. Was there another woo-hoo and lived in from the age of 3 to this in this home to the age of 3. From the age of 3, Anyway, I grew up in this home that my parents have lived in for 46 years, and so this summer was the summer of the move out of my childhood home and into, they have a lovely new home. They totally needed to downsize. It was a big, 3-story. It was like them climbing Mount Everest every day because the stairs were just too much. So it's lovely. It's one of those bittersweet, we're happy they're moving into another space. And it's also, there's a sadness in saying farewell to a place and a space that you've loved for 46 years, for me 46 years, well, for them as well. That's how long we all lived there. Of course, they live there, day to day much longer. I had to move out. I moved out. I moved in with Paula. Anyway, I digress. So I wrote a song on one of my drives back and forth this summer to helping with packing and getting the house ready to this home that we've loved so much. And we always called my parents' house 108, which is just the address. So this song is called 108.
First time, this is the
Oh, and
debut.
this, I shared it with my family, but I've never sung it with strangers. I mean, not that you're not strangers anymore, so that's why we're going to be able to do it. First time in a concert that I've shared this, so we'll see how it goes. You're up early, you're up late, your eyes are windows 108, looking out, looking in, looking through. I will sit here for a while on the front steps of your smile, morning coffee, evening dreams, sift and swing. You are wood and you are stone, you are hinges, you are home, and the kitchen is the beating of your heart. Your ears are papered walls that hold all the stories told, untold, of growing up, growing old, growing in. Travel miles to here and there, up and down your carpet stairs, out the back door running free, dance of flowers, song of trees, ringing laughter in the yard, rains of sorrow soft and hard, and you never speak a word, but your voice is always heard. Welcome in, welcome back, welcome home. From the attic to your toes, you are mystery and prose, and dirty dishes, muddy shoes, knocks on the door. And I don't know what to say to give you thanks in some small way, but you have always known the meaning of a song. So I will sing this offering, come the winter, come the spring, come the summer and the changes autumn brings. I may say goodbye, old friend, but you are with me till the end, looking out, looking in, looking through. You're up early, you're up late, your eyes are windows 108. All right. So closing is August 30th, so that would be the final farewell. So Paul and I, in our we have a place with you know, a few acres.
It's a little farmstead, little micro farm.
It's a little micro farm. So we have big gardens, vegetables, flowers, and chickens as well. Chickens, yeah, bok bok, sound effects. So there we go. So I think we have maybe 21 laying hens right now. Well, 19 because 2 are roosters that don't lay eggs. But a few years back, and this was kind of right after the most recent election too, 2017, I was away on a gig and Paula called in tears because all the little babies that made it through the, that were born over the summer grew older in the winter. Anyway, all of a sudden we had a bunch of roosters. 6 roosters in the hen house, and the Gudrun, our favorite hen, was pecked and bleeding, and a bunch of hens were, you know, like feathers missing, and so Paula was in tears, and I was away on a poetry writing workshop that Naomi Shihab Nye, the poet, Palestinian-American poet, was leading, and she said that, you know, write today about something that just happened. So I was thinking about the phone call with Paula in tears, and too many roosters, and thinking about the world and our country, and this song came to be. I gotta get rid of the guitar.
Quite the shift from 108, I just have to say. But brace yourself. You in the call and response part?
There's a little call and response part. Paula, you'll help include them in. Okay. Too many roosters in the White House. Cocks crow, feathers of fluff. All the hens have had enough. Bare-necked, feathers pecked, a hope wrecked, blood specked. What the cluck cluck we gonna do? Organize a chicken coup. Flock together, eyes on the prize. Flock together, eyes on the prize. Flap, fly, uprise. Flap, fly, uprise. You know exactly what to do. We are many, they are few. We gotta feather up and get down. Run the roosters out of town. What the cluck cluck we gonna do? Organize a chicken coup. Too many foxes in the hen house. Dressed up suit and sly, sneaky grins, flashy tie, steal the eggs, cut off the legs, rights and rags, truth and gags. What the cluck cluck we gonna do? Organize a chicken coup. Flock together, eyes on the prize. Flock together, eyes on the prize. Flap, fly, uprise. Flap, fly, uprise. We know exactly what to do. We are many, they are few. We gotta feather up and get down. Run the roosters out of town. What the cluck cluck we gonna do? Organize a chicken coup. What the cluck cluck we gonna do? Organize a chicken coup.
She finished that on a drive, and I was with you. To Madison. I was with you, and you finished that song at some point. So I convinced her to do a carpool karaoke version of it. So fun.
So, and it is it's on Facebook if you can find it in that. But it's the most shared song ever. Like, come on, I wrote some other songs. But anyway, I don't know what that's about, but. So this is a. Which one you do? WDJ. Okay. Yeah. So this is another song kind of rising out of these times. And I wrote it just reflecting on I grew up in my cradle religion was Christianity, and so stories of Jesus and what he was like was immersed in my growing up, and so I think I'm puzzled these days about some ways the things that he taught getting twisted and turned, and thinking that if he were around, he probably would not be let in to this country. So this "Where Did Jesus Go" kind of came out of thinking about all these things. And it was a lot about just loving your neighbor. Tell me where did Jesus go? That brown-skinned man walking the road to Jericho. Tell me where did Jesus go? He's up and been deported to Mexico. Hallelujah. Hallelujah, I'm gonna stand by you. Love is all you got, love is all you do. It's bigger than me, and it's bigger than you. Hallelujah. Tell me where is Jesus now? That Middle Eastern man, hungry crowd. Tell me where is Jesus now? He's on a list of terrorists, and they tossed him out of town. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What you gonna do? Hallelujah. I'm gonna stand by you. Love is all you got, love is all you do. It's bigger than me, and it's bigger than you. Hallelujah. Tell me where, oh, if you know, do tell. That wise guy wasting time with a woman at the well. Tell me where, oh, if you know, do tell. They say he's queer and out of here, going straight to hell. Hallelujah. I'll be there too, I'll be there with you. Tell me where, oh, hallelujah. Hallelujah. What you gonna do? Hallelujah. I'm gonna stand by you. Love is all you got, love is all you do. It's bigger than me, and it's bigger than you. Hallelujah. Tell me where, oh, where I search and I search for that storytelling man. I can't find him in the church. He walked out the door, took off his sandals, and shook off all the dirt. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What you gonna do? Hallelujah. I'm gonna stand by you. Love is all you got, love is all you do. It's bigger than me, and it's bigger than you. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. What you gonna do? Hallelujah. I'm gonna stand by you. Love is all you got, love is all you do. It's bigger than me, and it's bigger than you. when we were on our walk this morning,
I wanted to pet that dog. I'll be right back. What?
I'll be right back. Go ahead.
okay, this is why she's not, yeah. Anybody else need to pet the dog? Follow Paula. Okay. So, this next song does not have a dog in it. We do have a dog back home that our good friend is caring for Hannah, who came once upon a time to our concerts and was like over here, someone holding on to her, and she was whining, whimpering the whole time. So eventually we had to bring Hannah up on stage with us so she would just, be okay and chill. So she has performed with us once. So I am sharing a number of songs that are going to be on this the new CD, and this is another one. I was asked to write a song for a couple a few years ago that two women had been together for 30 years and finally had a wedding ceremony in terms of like an official, recognized by the state kind of thing. And so it was a big deal. It was a big deal, and so the woman, one woman said, "I want you to write a song, and it's going to be a surprise for her spouse that she was going to be marrying." And wait, she wasn't her spouse yet, but afterwards they began. Paula. Okay. Anyway, the point being, this song was written for their wedding, and we also want to put it as a shout out to our two hosts that have been together 36? Yep. 36 years. So it's a little bit of a love song. As you pick up on the chorus, you're all invited to sing with. City girl meets country gal, that was many years ago. Flowering friendship grew with love and a garden home. Sweaty brows and dirty hands, together we were free, bringing in the harvest, planting dreams of yet to be, growing love together, winter, spring, summer, fall. From the wee hours of the morning till the evening shadows fall, through the dark of night until the break of day, weaving together magenta and the gray. A minuet of friendship, lover's lullaby, through tears and tough times, holding close through the heavy sighs. Soon the clouds are lifting and the lost smile is found, laughter rolling easy as we dance another round. Growing love together, winter, spring, summer, fall. From the wee hours of the morning till the evening shadows fall. Through the dark of night until the break of day. Weaving together magenta and the gray. For hours, passion burning bright, blazing like the big red sun in the broad blue daylight, sitting silent softly in a calm familiar way, fiery magenta deep within the quiet together, winter, spring, summer, fall, from the wee hours of the morning till the evening shadows fall, through the dark of night until the break of day, weaving together magenta and the gray. City girl meets country gal, that was many years ago. Hand in hand together, we make this garden grow. Sweaty brows and dirty hands, together we are free, bringing in the harvest, planting dreams of yet to be. Growing love together, winter, spring, summer, fall, from the wee hours of the morning till the evening shadows fall, through the dark of night until the break of day, weaving together magenta and the gray. Magenta and the gray. So one of my other musical things I do in this world is direct a choir in Duluth, Minnesota called Echoes of Peace Choir. That's a non-audition. Anybody who walks in the door, or anybody who comes through that door, walking or any other way you come in, is welcome to be a part of the choir. And so it's restored. I mean, the idea is to restore that just joy of singing. That's all of our human birthright. And I'm lucky to have one of my fellow choir director people that there's this network called the Ubuntu Choirs Network that is kind of through the States and Canada. That's all these little and not so little choirs that encourage people to just restore their love of singing. So Jennifer came down from Denver. If you know folks or are in Denver that are looking for a singing group, is it High Spirit Harmonies is the name of Jennifer's choir, and it's just very similar to my choir in Duluth. So if you're in Duluth, stop in my choir, but Denver might be closer, so look up High Spirit Harmonies. There's a website, and it's just to restore that love and joy of singing. So anyway, I bring that up with this next song. Two of my choir members one year asked me to write a song for, they were becoming grandparents. Both their son and their daughter were having their first children at the same time. So they wanted a song, and I said, what would you like it to be about? They said, we want it to be for children everywhere. So this song, The Heartbeat Drum, is for children everywhere. And there is a part for you. Can everybody say chickadee?
Chickadee.
Bumble bum bee.
Bumble bum bee.
Bum biddy bum.
Bum biddy bum.
Listen to the drum.
Listen to the drum.
It's the rhythm of the heart.
It's the rhythm of the heart.
We all have a part.
We all have a part.
Playing the heartbeat drum.
Playing the heartbeat drum.
So there you go. You'll learn the melody here. While you sleep, may love keep you safe and warm. When you wake, I will take you in my arms. Love you deep as the ocean and high as the twinkling stars up in the sky. Oh, chickadee, bumble bum When you cry, I will sing you lullabies, tickle toes and wipe your eyes. Drift on over into sweet dreams. The dark night is full of moonbeams. All around the world, every boy and girl, bum biddy bum, listen to the drum, little lights all aflame, no to the same, playing the heartbeat drum. Oh, chick chickadee, bumble bum bee, bum biddy bum, listen to the drum, it's the rhythm of the heart, we all have a part, playing the heartbeat drum. Soon the sun will come and bring the day, and my dimple darling we will play. Open the windows, welcome in, all the mystery whispering in the wind. A tiger in a tree, fishes in the sea, bum biddy bum, listen to the drum, every shape and color, each different than the other, playing the heartbeat drum. Oh, all around the world, every boy and girl, bum biddy bum, listen to the drum, little lights all aflame, no to the same, playing the heartbeat drum. Oh, chick chickadee, bumble bum bee, bum biddy bum, listen to the drum, it's the rhythm of the heart, we all have a part, playing the heartbeat drum. Oh, chick chickadee, bumble bum bee, bum biddy bum, listen to the drum, it's the rhythm of the heart, we all have a part, playing the heartbeat drum. We are many and we are one, playing the heartbeat drum.
Nice breeze.
Yeah, that breeze is lovely. Mm. Oh. I have a, I'm sure this was instilled by my mother, who loves birds. So watching birds and learning the names or not, just watching them. So I've always had this love, and a few years back I was part of a group of musicians that wrote, we were paired with poets, local poets that had written poems that, and oh my gosh, I'm losing my words. Anyway, we all got to go through a sheaf of poetry. We didn't know who had written the poems, but to pick one of them and write a song kind of inspired by that poem. So I picked this one that later I learned was written by a woman that lives right near the Boundary Water Canoe Wilderness area, and in Ely, Minnesota, and it'll come to me, and the poet. So anyway, this poem was inspired, or this song was inspired by her poem, going out into the woods and into. So this is a song for the birds, and you're all invited to sing on the Latin and the Greek. Canticle of the feathered ones, hymn of the hermit thrush, a song in the holy hush, a lake in the wake of sun, vireos in the vestibule, warblers wait in the wings, a finch begins to sing, the water a sparkling jewel. Gloria in excelsis, Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis. Heron delivers the homily, incense fills the air, cedar bows in prayer, and I am lost in reverie. Sanctus, Sanctus, Canticle of the feathered ones, candlelight of the moon, litany of lark and noon, as the dark of the evening comes. Benedictus, Benedictus, Well, thank you all, and a huge thank you to Gail and Corliss for hosting. Not only just hosting, but creating an environment that they do that's a listening space for musicians to sing in, like a listening space is pretty incredible to have created like this. So, and the amazing and wonderful people that have gathered here today. So thank you to both of you for what you're doing with this. And Andy running sound is really, it's awesome to know somebody who really knows what they're doing, and you don't have to worry about, you just have to worry about your own thing, like the words maybe, but not the sound. So thank you, Andy, for being awesome, coming early and setting this up, and staying late and taking it down, and all that requires to be the sound person. So thank you. And thank you to everyone that came and volunteered and just has been a part of making these concerts happen. So yeah, thank you, everyone. Yeah. And thank you to Paula Peterson, my spouse, for singing harmony with and singing solos. I mean, taking the lead too. We want to close with a song, especially to the two of you. I mean, it's to all of us, but a thank you to Corliss and Gail. And this song, we've been singing it so much lately. It's really perfect for almost any occasion where you want to honor someone, birthdays, or any other special occasion, anniversaries, or house concerts in people's homes. So, and it was written by a dear friend of mine, Maggie Wheeler, and it's called Let Me Sing For You. And we'd like to close with this song. So. What is there to do when so much time is through? What do I have left that I can give to you? What is there to do when so much time is through? Maybe I can sing for you. Oh, let me sing for you. Oh, let me sing for you. What else is there to do? Maybe I can sing for you. When darkness comes and no one is around, and the beating of your heart is the only sound, when even in your house you're searching for your home, and even when you're loved you feel all alone, maybe I can sing for you. Oh, let me sing for you. What else is there to do? Maybe I can sing for you. If weariness should come and beckon you to rest, and you lay down in your bed with your hand upon your chest, let light surround you there and take away your cares, and maybe I can sing for you. Oh, let me sing for you. Oh, let me sing for you. What else is there to do? Maybe I can sing for you. In times of great joy, when everything is right, and all of your friends are gathered in the light to celebrate the day and help you on your way, well, maybe I can sing for you. Oh, let me sing for you. Oh, let me sing for you. What else is there to do? Maybe I can sing for you. Oh, let me sing for you. Oh, let me sing for you. What else is there to do? Maybe I can sing for you.
One more.
take this unless you're gonna give us a